In you go. Come on.
Vault's
Presses
open.
that enormous
Time to
big
learn
door
what
down.
Otorongo's sister has to tell us.
So now, if I can once again actually manage to jump off rocks. Oh, nice landing, SK. Nice. Jesus. Hello there, YouTube. Welcome to Night's Arcade. I'm Sleepless Night. This is Just Cause 4. This here is Rico Rodriguez. It's a beautiful day in Solis. Look, standing up in the mountains. Halfway up in the mountains, anyway. And today, I'm going to show you something that I kind of would have liked pointed out to me, really. I'm not sure whether this will be any use to anyone or not. So if you go... Rico's grappling hook is central to all his adventures. Certainly for me at the moment, with the various things I'm trying to do, various stunts, and just try to do interesting, amusing little things with the physics in Just Cause, just to make interesting videos. But the way that you unlock upgrades for the grapple are to do missions. So you do missions for the director, Garland. You do stunt missions for Garland there. You do for Sargento, you do like training missions. So we got training bombing run, we got training intel grab, we got counter surveillance. So you're basically training the army of chaos. And then you've got missions for Harvey, and these are like archaeology kind of things, right? And you go to these various different places, but of course you've got to find where these places are. And most of them are quite obvious. You know, there's an enormous ruin on top of a mountain, and you can see it from a mile away. So then you've got to go and work out all the various puzzles and things. But this one, occasionally you get one that's not that easy to find. And this one here, Tumba de la Princessa, is one of those. It's not easy to find at all unless you know what you're looking for. So this, everybody else may have figured this out. You may not be interested in it at all, but I just thought I'd make this just to show you where it is. So... if you look, I've put the marker more or less where we're going. It's a little bit off to the side, actually, but, you know, let's get going. Shall we? Oh, dear. I can never... how hard is it to jump off a mountain? You wouldn't think it was that tough, would you? Look at this. Isn't it pretty? So, you see all these little lakes and things below us? Well, you can see a couple below us here that look like lakes, but in actual fact are nothing of the kind. Here is another example. So those below us there, they look like lakes, but they ain't, as I will now demonstrate. See?
Let us unearth the truth.
Oosh.
Together, my friend.
Here we are. So that is how you find this place. So let's now see if we can work out how to solve these puzzles. They're usually not terribly complicated, most of these. They're, you know, it's usually, you know, go here, pull a lever, you know, use your, what do we call it, your grappling hook to pull a lever. What have we got through here? So there, that's the lever. Unquestionably so. So, what are we on? The grappling hook. We need to be on A for the tethers. So you pull this lever, and usually some great stone boulder or something will come crashing down. Sometimes it's harder than others. Oh, right, I've adjusted my grapple, so now I have to actually activate it.
From what we can tell,
Okay.
Otorongo's sister was a wise,
There you go.
deeply thoughtful person.
There you go.
Skilled
Now you do
uses
what
of
Indiana
local
Jones
herbs.
should have done, which is to run underneath
Otorongo
it.
made her tomb hard enough to find.
In honor of her passion for nature, she was entombed within one of Solis's natural wonders.
Let's chase this here boulder, shall we? See where it goes. It'll be going into the bottom there, undoubtedly. Oops. And it'll roll roundy, roundy, roundy. There you go, smashing all these little things. Clink, clink, smash. Until it finds its way down into that central piece there. Oh, for God's sake. In you go, come on.
Vault's open.
Presses that enormous
Time to
big
learn
door
what
down.
Otorongo's sister has to tell us.
So now, if I can once again actually manage to jump off rocks. Oh, nice landing, SK. Nice. Jesus. And then you go and you light these little beacon things here. Whee!
The
Tumba
forest
de la
mountains
Princessa.
breaking. Mean anything to you?
Huh. Curious. Very curious. Gracias,
That's
friend.
it.
I will think on this new addition.
Of course you will. That's all you ever do, isn't it? Crashed into the roof. Wow. I am being super smooth today, aren't I? Jeez. Whee! Woohoo! So, as you can see there, big fat holes in the ground. Quite a lot of them. And that is the location, to show you once again, of Tumba de la Princesa. Is here. You just plummet through any of these holes in the ground. There's some more over there, look. And in you get. I forgot what these caves are called. I actually was finding out all kinds of things about these caves at one point. Because, of course, they do exist, these great big holes in the ground. I just can't... I wish I could remember now what they're called. A lot of them have only fairly recently been found in the last sort of 20 years or so. These enormous, enormous underground ecosystems that are accessed via just like a hole somewhere in, sometimes in the roof of the cavern, sometimes it's a long way off and you've got to go through this tunnel and then they open up into nothing, but there's always a hole there somewhere for the sunlight to come through. Anyway, I can't remember what they're called. If you know what they're called, leave a comment in the, comment section below. But, that's it. I just wanted to show you where that was for anybody that actually was interested in finding it. There's a fan boat down there. That'll be it from me for this episode of Just Cause. You can follow me on Twitter at @knights_arcade if you wish to follow what's going on there. 280 characters or less is all I've got, so as wordy as I am, you can imagine it puts quite a few challenges on me, Twitter, particularly at the moment, since it seems to be the place where everyone goes to spoil films and TV shows that I have not had the time or the wherewithal to actually see, like Avengers Endgame and Game of Thrones. Everybody just keeps ruining the damn things for me by posting it all over Twitter, which I have to go on. Twitter, not just for this, but for voice as well. It's part of my livelihood, so I have to spend a lot of time on Twitter, and it's difficult to avoid since everybody seems to be keen on sharing spoilers these days. But anyway, there you go. It's not exactly a resounding advertisement for Twitter, is it? I'm just asking you to follow me there, but if you just want to stick to YouTube, leave a like if you like this video, if it's helpful to you at all. Give me a thumbs up there. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed and you want to see more of my videos, and ring the little notification bell and you should get a notification from YouTube whenever I post new content. There'll be Red Dead Redemption 2 content coming up shortly. There will be, what else will we have? Probably some Sea of Thieves content coming up very, very shortly as well. There are a couple of other games I'm thinking about trying out, and there's more Sidekicks videos coming up. If you're not familiar with Sidekicks, check out Night Tales in some of my videos. I'll try and post them on the end of this video, and then we'll see. But until next time, from Knights Arcade, this is Sleepless Night, saying nighty-night.